Hello and welcome back, guys. You are gaming with me, Brothgar, and today I've got some more adventure communists for you. Haha! It's been an interesting day. I've got some stories to tell you, but the biggest one of all is look at how many potatoes we have. I've been doing a little bit of offlining, but nothing too proactive. I've only nearly upgraded my potatoes and added a few farmers here and there. You know what I mean? But yeah. Holy potatoes! Do we have a lot of potatoes? Look at that. 1.93 farmer dudes. Look at that. I can make a lot of farmers. If I do 100%, I can get 1,929,901 farmers. Thank you to the land that I've been slightly upgrading here and there. And I can also get 14,000 workers if I wanted to. Anyhow, though, a lot of potatoes, which gives us a lot of potential to make a lot more potatoes. To make more farmers, which makes more potatoes. At the end of the day, we just end up with a whole lot of potatoes, which is good stuff. Because I've been thinking about what is stuff that I like that is made with potatoes. Potato chips, I like those. French fries, delicious. Mashed potatoes, absolutely amazing. I could have an entire plate full of that, especially if you kind of mix it in with a little milk. Oh, delicious. All kinds of other stuff made with potatoes. Oh my gosh, there's like a lot of them. I can't even think of some of the names of the dishes, but potatoes are like everywhere. I understand, potatoes are really good, but I don't get how they're funny. Needless to say, though, let's see what we can get here. We have these little communes, and those are pretty fancy. It takes a bit of land to get a commune, and a lot of potatoes. Look at that, 28.9 million potatoes. Whatever, let's go ahead and buy up all these communes, and that in turn is going to give us a lot more farmers. Boom, look at that. All right, look, we've got something new that we can get here. We can buy one collective. What in the world is a collective right there? All right, it is 25 communes, 1,000 land, 270,000 potatoes, and a lot of farmers. How many farmers do I have? Oh, I understand. That's... How long does this take to complete? Is it moving? Does anybody see that moving? Wow, I've seen snails move faster than that. True fact. Oddly enough, I actually used to see a lot of snails when I lived out in Seattle area. Washington state of Washington. They had a lot of snails. And the ocean was awesome. Used to be able to look out over the sound, whales, battleships. Then I moved to Ohio. Gosh, that's terrible. All right. Anyhow, though, once those communes finish up right there, we're gonna end up with a lot of farmers. Look at this, we only got 300 to 1 right now. It's kind of slim pickings, man. Kind of slim pickings, but watch what happens. And this finishes. Come on, just wait for it. Keep waiting, it's gonna happen. Come on. 301. Boom! 1,769,000 farmers. Are you kidding me? That is worth it. Holy cow, look at all these potatoes I'm getting now. And I get 67 million whoa! Are you kidding me? I don't know, but that's a lot of potatoes that I'm making right there. 67 million. Could you imagine just how big that farm is? It's gotta be like an entire, in my case, a state of potatoes. 67 million? Maybe not, but at least a city worth. Needless to say, what else can we get there? We can get collectives. What do we get out of a collective? We get zero. Apparently, we get zero. See, now here's one thing. Okay, never mind. We could buy one collective. Remember, we got the buy buttons down there? Let's buy one. And that gets me 1,000. Well, that's pathetic. Are you kidding me? I don't want that. Oh, and it's slowly building up. Yeah, okay. We can get only 306,000 farmers, but we can upgrade our communes to get even more farmers. So it doesn't make sense to buy farmers direct anymore. It makes more sense to buy communes. And at some point, it's going to make a lot more sense to buy collectives. And that's probably coming up here pretty soon. Anyhow, though, let's see what else we can do. We got land, and land is probably our biggest restriction. Let's see here. Let's see. Is that our limiting factor? 147,000, 300,000. Land is our biggest restriction right here. So we need some more land, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta crank this beastie up. All right, so land is going to eat up a lot of potatoes and a lot of farmers, more or less 1.7 million of them. So let's go ahead and buy 50% of those. Okay, right? I'm sorry, that isn't even right. There we go. That actually takes ore, so ore might be our limiting factor here. Yes. So here's what we got. Boom. Just learned a strategy. You guys ready for it? It's coming at you. That strategy is when you're looking at this number, the biggest number, so we say that your resource right up here, if you match those two up, then you know what your limiting factor is. In this case, ore, it's very obvious that ore is my limiting factor. Therefore, I can buy 100 of this and still maintain a lot of potatoes and land. So let's go ahead and do that. 14,000 workers, boom, right before it completed. Boom, getting me a lot of land. All right, so that's good stuff right there. And that's going to then provide me with much more land, right? Come on now, workers. Don't let me down. Let me land on my feet and not on my face. This should really jump. Okay, that really didn't jump much. It's kind of pathetic. Am I only getting 14,000 every time this finish? As opposed to 65,000? That makes a big difference. And that actually makes sense. In that case, I'm only getting 1.7 million potatoes, which, that makes a lot more sense now. Look at the 67 million that I can get. Wow. All right, so get a lot more from actually clicking stuff, which I don't really want to click everything. But you know what? I'm sure I can make a macro to do that. And if all I do is click this, I'll get 1,000 of the ore. Yeah, okay, good. And then I get more land. Anyhow, though, we got a lot of land happening right there. So that means we can get a lot more communes, which is going to complete up right there. All right, story time. This is what I was doing before I was actually trying to record this video. I was actually trying to do another one of my Overwatch VR videos. Now, to give you an idea, I was actually running VR normally, and then I had two versions of trying this VR where I was using this phone as a viewer and this phone to track motion because this phone's cheap. Anyhow, though, that was working, which then combines, give me a second, in my Google Cardboard right here, strapped onto my hat. Okay, that all feeds into here. I was also using Remote R on my desktop to then link to the display in here, as opposed to going straight from Trinus VR. I know you're not really following this, but just kind of roll with it, all right? So the game goes through Trinus VR, then goes to the emulator thingy, which you guys told me about for Crash Royale and playing it on my PC. Which is closed right now. I'm not going to try to boot it up while I'm recording. Anyhow, though, that is BlueStacks app player, which I was then, so the game was streaming through my network to itself on an emulated version of Trinus VR, which was then being picked up by a desktop streaming app, more like a game streaming app, Remote R, which then traveled to my phone in stereo 3D, which then went through this and into my head. Meanwhile, this is doing the tracking. The crazy thing is it actually all worked out. It was working all up to the point where I pressed record. And when I would press record in OBS Studio, mind you, I am encoding the exact same game 4 times. Oh, crap. Max! Ah! Did I do it in time? I was trying to max that out before the commune finished. Anyhow, though, I was encoding the video 4 times, which I finally found the limit of my CPU, which I guess if you're encoding the exact same video 4 times in 720p 60, converting to stereo 3D twice, and then recording at 1080p 60 with the green screen effect on the webcam. Anyhow, all that adds up to right around 100% of my i7 5820K. Needless to say, though, unfortunately, I ended up with absolutely 0 footage because it just wouldn't work. For whatever reason, Remote R would then opt to go to my OBS and not show me my desktop. All I gotta say is sometimes I really work hard trying to make you guys videos. That was one example of it, and bummer is all I gotta say. I was really hoping to share that with you. That would have been great. Oh well, I guess I'll have to come up with a better solution. All I really need is a decent phone, and then all I gotta do is run one app. But unless somebody has like a spare $400, because I can't find a decent enough phone for like cheaper than that. I guess I could. I can get one used for like $100, but I don't know if that's really worth it. Anyhow, moving on to the comments, since I kind of messed up and I spent all of my farmers. As you can see right here, I'm making 0 progress anymore. Oops. Let's move on to the comments here. Shadow Dragon 12341 kindly mentioned, I hate to break it to you, Brothgar, but Hitler was a fascist. Fascist dictator, if I'm correct. Not a communist. Yeah, that dawned on me after I actually finished recording the last time, and you're 100% right. He was not a communist. He was actually booted out the Communist Party for his Nazi party, and then became the dude that was just like, and basically, killed a bunch of people. But then again, I think Stalin was communist, but then they called it Stalinism. And at the end of the day, you know what? That's just why I'm not into politics. Because it's kind of like YouTube. It's just a popularity contest. And if the power runs into the wrong hands, a bunch of people die. Why would you want to be a part of that? Don't know. So let me get this right. What I just said is that politics and how that's run is really no different than how YouTube is run. Because at the end of the day, it's just a popularity contest. Which is probably why Donald Trump is running for president. Interesting. Huh. Makes you think what candidates might be out there that we just don't know about that would be much better choices. We'll never know, because people will never find out who they are. Maybe that'll be like me and my channel. Because at the end of the day, I just can't compete with those people with really crappy microphones who just upload some like commentary where they say 5 words and get 500,000 views. I honestly don't know how they do it. If I knew, I'd be doing it, wouldn't I? No, I'm gonna sit here and read your comments, edit my videos quite well, and try to do crazy VR stuff because you know what? That amount of effort's clearly worth it. Needless to say though, you guys are some of the most awesome people in the world. Like this guy, look at this. Look at how happy he is. Look at it. He's so happy. Happy face. Yeah, what's up, dude? I want to play it. Looks like adventures. It kind of does look like Adventure Capitalist, because it would be. Yeah, they haven't sent out the invites to everybody though. I was with you, Worldline right here. I thought the Adventure Capitalist would be sharing your money with the other game. Adventure Communist would be sharing your money with the other game. That would have actually been pretty cool to see kind of an interplay between the two games. But you know what? The game isn't completely developed yet. I mean, it's in closed beta. They might do it, but I kind of doubt it. That would be pretty cool. More videos on this? Absolutely. That's what I'm doing. Awesome, awesome. Please give you a shout out. Or sub for sub me, please. Michael Crack. What's up, dude? How you doing? He's got 9 subs. What up, yo? Hey, the TF2 guy. Welcome back, sir. How are you? And yes, that was the other game I was talking about. It looks, it's basically Swarm Simulator with an actual user interface instead of text. That's exactly what's going on. And thank you so much, sir. My hype is contagious. Thank you. I guess that's a good thing, right? Maybe. Thanks for the heads up, Brothgar. I got on the list for the closed beta. Can't wait to play. Nice. I really don't know. I'm like, for some odd reason, there's like this weird assumption that I'm like in the know about games beyond what you guys know. I really don't get special invites. I think I just got lucky. Like I never even contacted them being like, hey man, I want to cover your game. That even happened. Holy cow, look at all the farmers I got. I nearly axed them all and they all came back. They all like multiplied each other. They cloned each other. Whoa, we're communists. We're cloning farmers now. Clearly. All right, moving on though. What do we got? Land, potatoes. Dibs, do we want to? This stuff's gonna be a little while, so we can kind of hang off from that. I want to buy one of these colonies. What does it take to buy a colony? Holy crap! It takes a few more potatoes than what I have. Actually, that's not that far off. It would take a while to get there though. It would be. I'm trying to figure out what my next best upgrade is gonna be. Land? Well, I should get at least 1 blasting site. Clearly. I mean, it sounds like a blast to me. My jokes. I should also get these guys running a little bit faster. These poor miners aren't really doing much. I gotta give them some work. What is the limiting factor? Clearly the amount of bullets they have. Therefore, let's buy 494. Well, actually, we got, wow, that makes a nice even 500. How about that? I'm gonna just shrug my shoulder on that one. Planned it myself. That means I could buy 1 mine, but that wouldn't be worth it. Not yet. Weapons, clearly we gotta upgrade these bad boys. Give me more. And the limiting factor on this is medicine. Therefore, we need more medicine for our weapons division. But I don't have anything I can upgrade here. Alrighty, so we're working our way up the tree. We got ourselves a lot of potatoes. We're starting from the ground up. Get it? Potatoes, they're in the ground. I got no other potato jokes. But here's a potato man looking at you. Alright, back to the comments right here. Dalen, oh, thank you so much. Awesome video, as you always seem to be able to take a game that I would otherwise find boring, I mean, maybe, and make it entertaining. Keep it up. Awesome, thank you. Awesome, thanks for buying that headset, I guess, or you're welcome. I hope you enjoy it. I actually gave my headset out to one of my friends so that he could have a headset to play Overwatch with me. It's like a happy little circle around here. Ooh, and I got a keyboard I'm reviewing too. Oh, that's in the other room. We'll be looking for that this Sunday. Dude's got everything maxed out on Mars. What's up, dude? Christopher. Awesome. Yeah, we're making a little bit of progress in the Adventure Capitalist. That's happening. More? My pleasure. Think Adventure Capitalist is better? You know what? I would actually kind of agree with you because it has resets. And this game doesn't have a reset mechanic in it yet, at least as far as I can tell. It also has better music. Minecrafter, man. We play so much of this game, says MC Void. Awesome. Yes, there's another one on the Hitler. Pro tip, guys, pro tip. If you guys want to get a lot of comments on your videos, say something wrong in your video, everybody will let you know that you messed up. And that boosts up engagement. Pro tip. Think about it. I mean, why else do I misspell words at every given opportunity? Clearly because I want to increase engagement, baby. Not because I struggle with spelling. Not at all. I'm gonna buy a soldier, make a nice even 10, and you can finish it up. Boop. There we go. Man, these are boring up here. Let's go back to Potato Land. Ah, crap, I forgot it. All right, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna really roll the dice. You guys ready? We're gonna buy all the collectives we can get before it finishes up here, and we're gonna see how much we get. Okay, hang on. It takes potatoes, it takes land. What's my limiting factor? It's not land, it is the amount of communes I have. Therefore, I'm gonna buy 50% of the communes. Now let's take a look at what my limiting factor is. It is not communes. I have cut myself down, unfortunately. Wow, that worked against me. Bummer. Oh, well, let's go ahead and buy all the collectives we can have, right? We got 410. Look at these farmers. I'm gonna get so many farmers, I hope. Come on, finish it up, finish it up. We at 7.4 something. Okay, we're not at 7.8. Was that not worth it? I only got 410,000 out of all that? Wait a minute. I feel like I got ripped off. Where did all my land go? I don't know. I'll be honest, this game is a little bit more challenging, a little bit more strategic, you know what I mean? How long did it take you to be confirmed for the closed beta? Not long at all. I got the key, I popped it into Steam, boom, I was right on in. Whoa, just whoa, from the Zoom Master. This game is cool, and so different from AdComm. Awesome. Glad you guys enjoyed it, glad you guys were commenting down here, very awesome. Okay. Also, guys, thank you so much for the likes. Look at that, 67. That's one of the higher like counts I've ever had on one of my videos. So thank you guys so much for you guys that are the regular viewers here. Smashing that like button, giving me some support for the video. You guys are awesome. I honestly have really no other way to promote my video besides you guys sharing it, and likes are part of that dynamic. So thank you guys so much for that. Anyhow, though, we're doing well. We got some potatoes. I kind of killed a bunch of my farmers, which I don't think was the best idea I've ever had. Anyhow, though, I'm building up my land, and I'm gonna be making some more progress. Yes, and that is very good. Kim Jong-un potato. Let's see what that brings up. What do you mean? A 17-foot potato. What? This guy's a communist, right? Is he? I gotta check my stuff before I go making fun of him. Communist. There we go. I knew it. Communist rule. Bam. Look at me. I'm intelligent. I mean, Hitler's out. Not that Kim Jong-un is Hitler. I mean, he's definitely not by a long shot. But he's a communist. I don't know. The whole Hitler thing kind of deflated my politic jokes. What can I say? I got nothing now. Nothing but a bunch of potatoes. Does Kim Jong-un poop? He has never pooped, not even a little. Wow, interesting fact. Must be a communist thing. You know, potatoes kind of look like poop, don't they? Every once in a while. Unless you have Taco Bell, then it looks like something completely different. Alrighty, what do I buy around here? Got land, I got potatoes, I got some ore. I could buy a mine. I can buy some miners, that'd be good stuff. Still my limiting factor of how much land I can make. So it would make sense to buy more miners. That would be the obvious choice. Yeah, I feel like that's just the most obvious choice at this point. Buy as many miners I can get, crank that up, and then get more weapons, because weapons, clearly. And I should also just keep the medicine running so I can at least get one upgrade right there so I can buy, like a doctor. Or in this case, since it's medicine, it wouldn't be a doctor, it'd be a pharmacist, wouldn't it? Alright, so we can get ourselves some more blasting sites. I like that. What's it take? A bunch of construction workers? I'd basically kill all my construction workers I'd blow them up, is what would happen. Let's only blow up half of them. Oops, crap, did I buy one? Oh, oops, I spent all my work. I spent all my ore, accidentally. Never mind, you guys got lucky for now. Although, I've hired more people. More people to blow up. Perfect. Meanwhile, let's crank up the collectives. Boosh! Because they're just about to finish. Nice. 500,000 farmers. Ain't no problem. Let's get another 8,621 communes. That feels like the best opportunity for really making a lot of farmers. So we're up to 13,000. That's 7.5 million. Clearly, that is a better choice than trying to go for the collectives too soon. Build up the communes, come to the collectives later. I get it. Just because you unlock it doesn't mean you should necessarily invest into it. Bam. Blowing your mind. Meanwhile, though, let's crank up the land here. If we can get this to 1.9 million, that seems like a pretty good upgrade for the next time that I come back, because upgrading that will then, I don't know, double it up or something like that. Every time you kind of upgrade one of these things, you end up doubling up your reward, I think, and that makes for some big rewards. Like it times itself or something like that. I'm not sure the exact math, but it does seem about like that. Anyhow, I'm gonna buy some blasting sites. Yeah! 46 opportunities to blow up a bunch of workers. I love it. Okay, technically you're making more workers somehow. It's all part of the cloning process, okay? Don't even try to think about it too much. Medicine, ugh, this is boring. I hate medicine. Oh, crank up the communes! Crank it up! Woo! Oh, I clicked it a little too fast, but look at that. Look at that. Look at all those farmers I got. Are you kidding me? That's huge. That's some big stuff right there. This is the part where I'm really out of stuff. I got nothing else to offer you guys. That's right. I watched a pretty good series, anime series on Crunchyroll. This is the part where I should anyhow. It's called, Erased. Good series. I enjoyed it a lot. You should check it out. It's about this guy who goes through these tragic events and then has to travel back through his younger self and fix stuff so it doesn't affect future sort of thing. It's pretty cool. Go check it out. Just hit up a trailer on it, all right? I don't want to tell you too much, but I recommend it. And I know my anime pretty good. Dude, these commune things could move a little faster. Like, this is about as interesting as watching grass grow. I need more workers. Okay, crank up the blasting sites. Yes, double the opportunities to blow yourself up. Crank up the workers, 13,000. When this completes, I'm gonna get 32,000 workers. And then we'll buy some more ore. Working it up. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. How many miners can we get? A lot. Still limited by the amount of weapons. Man, this weapons program's gotta get moving. This is ridiculous. How are we supposed to fight our wars? Oh well, at least we got some mines and some more miners. It's something. Don't say I never gave you nothing. What if I just spent all of my potatoes on farmers? I mean, it's not like a lot, but it's more than nothing, right? 10 million. The limiting factor is land. Once again, it is still land, the amount of communes I can get. No matter what I do, my limiting factor is land. Gosh darn it. Well, that seems like that's all I have for you guys tonight. I'm stuck, not with just a little bit less land than what I really need. We're making progress, but we could make more progress. Anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night. Stay awesome. Peace. Brothgar out. And if I've earned your subscription, then thank you so much for that. Have a great day. Peace. Quickly now, quickly. We can do it. Rage potion. Help me out. Come on. Knock it down. Knock it down. One more. One more. Yeah. Woo. That's what I'm talking about. What up, dude? What up, dude? You weren't expecting me. Woo, baby. Spin, baby, spin. Spin, baby, spin. Spin, baby, spin. Woo. Ooh, you weren't expecting that one. 1 million. There we go. Now we're talking. That's the sound of money if I ever heard it. Woo! Kind of got a weird ring to it. I'm liking it so far. Bye-bye!